done had to do it again.
Support my homie, man. Get him
I done came in here with the twins. I done came in here with 217. 217, say something.
217 on the track,
You
man.
know it, my friends. We get turned up. We get turned up. We get turned up. You know it, my friends. We get turned up. We get turned up.
What's for YouTube? That's Mr. Grant. I'm back into the video. All that shit feel the peak. It is April 15th. The day that I told y'all the king will return, you feel me? The GOAT. The one and only. Yes, I'm calling myself the GOAT when it comes to this shit because don't nobody else do it like me when it comes to YouTube for real. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself that title. I don't even care. Peep. Told y'all last month that I needed a quick break from YouTube, just a 1 month break in advance for real, so I can get some things settled, so I can work on some things and stuff like that. And within this month, it's been kind of rough, been through some things, a lot of stuff happened. I'm gonna let y'all know everything that's going on in this video. Before we get into it, you feel me? New to the channel, first time seeing me, it's guaranteed, it won't be your last time seeing me. Sorry, not that shit done always. I'll come again, I'll come off, I'll come funny. Continue sub, continue showing support. We want every single day on daily. Love to appreciate everybody's been liking, commenting, or reposting that post notifications on us already sub to the channel. Love to appreciate y'all for real, I will not be doing the show out y'all know about. And those watching, love to appreciate y'all for real. And matter of fact, just for this video, those of you who stuck around and waited for me to come back for this 1 month, y'all are real supporters. A lot of you, I love y'all the most, no bullshit. And y'all stuck around and waited for a whole entire month. Like the ones that's watching this video right now, I appreciate y'all so much. You wouldn't even understand. Let's go ahead and hop straight into it right now. All right, Pete. So, all right, the first reason why we decided to go ahead and leave from YouTube, take our little break or whatever, was because of the fact that I wanted to focus on this drop and stuff like that. We had to move and everything. Had to go ahead and move. We was supposed to move April 6th and 7th and stuff like that. But as y'all see, we still on OG house, so some things that happened that prevented. So I'm gonna let y'all know everything that happened. Started from the first, it's not really too much in order, but I'm gonna let y'all know everything that really happened and stuff like that from my best to my memory and stuff like that. So started off, let's see. As soon as we stopped on YouTube, we instantly got to working on everything. We got to working on the brand and stuff like that. We picked up some more hours at the job and everything like that. Shit, we was doing overtime, all type shit, whatever. So we can have enough money for this drop and everything. Not only for the drop, but also we can have enough money to move and stuff like that. We had our money saved up and everything. What ended up happening with the move was we applied to every single place that we could. To the places that we was trying to, you know, around in Indiana and in Chicago and Illinois, because it's not just me. This move was me and my girlfriend that was supposed to move, get our apartment together and stuff like that. But we applied to a whole bunch of places and stuff like that. And basically, what ended up happening and stuff like that, what they told us is that we just don't make enough money. We had to make about 2 times rent. Me, since this was my first time trying to get an apartment and stuff like that, I didn't really know that. I didn't know that like you had to that making 2 times, 3 times rent was like an actual thing for real. I thought if you just have the money to pay the rent every single month, then you straight. And that's what it was. We had the money to pay that rent every single month. You feel me? We knew how much we was making every single month. We had combined our income, stuff like that, pay stubs and everything to see how much we were making every single month. And they told us it just wasn't enough. They wanted us to have about 2-3 times rent and stuff like that. Which honestly, not gonna lie to you, was really sad. And it was like really, and like maybe feel that type of way for it because it was like, dang, you feel like we did all this work. I just took this long break from YouTube and everything. Only for the stuff that the reason why I took the break and stuff like that, only for it not to happen. Like that ain't like that made me feel some type of way and stuff like that. So unfortunately, we're not able to move. We still working towards moving and everything. That's like, don't even get me wrong, but that's still obviously the goal. I told y'all when we first left from college, stuff like that, and like I told my OG, the goal is not to stay here. Like, you feel me? I don't want to stay on my OG crib forever. That's not the goal, that's not the plan. I don't know why anybody would ever consider or think that would be a goal or plan. No, of course I want my own shit. Of course I want my own house and my own apartment, stuff like that, obviously. But lucky enough, I have my OG that she let me stay that type shit, you feel me? Pete. So that being said, I was like, okay, we just don't make enough. What we gonna do? Continue working. We find other sources of income, everything that we can do for real. So, mind you, while I'm working and stuff like that, I don't want to shot. I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all this first or I'm gonna wait to like. I'm trying to figure out. You feel me? Like I said, I'm trying to make sure I keep everything in order, but to the best of my memory for real. Let's see. All right, so I'm just off the top of my head. So while we was working and stuff like that, I end up, linking with Vine. As y'all seen in one of my videos, and me and Vine, we was linked up, stuff like that. And we was talking, he was telling me about construction and stuff like that. He was telling me about how he was doing construction, how he was going to school for construction and stuff like that. I was like, that's cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, how much it costs to get into construction school? Because, construction workers, they make a lot of money. So, like, how you do that? He told me it was free. I'm like, that shit easy. That's breezy. You see, I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for that. I went ahead and signed up for the construction thing and everything. The construction thing, basically what they was gonna do is they gonna teach you construction hands-on and everything. And it's like a trick, not like a trade school, like at the UN type shit. And they every single week they was gonna pay you about like $100 and stuff like that. And then when it's over it's a 6-week program. That when it's over $15 an hour and stuff like that, and he was actually gonna be in the field doing actual construction stuff for real. Called them peoples and stuff like that. They took down my information and everything. They told me somebody was gonna get back to me, and that was about a week and a half ago. I've been calling back ever since, and nobody has got back to me. Every single time I called the lady, I can't even be mad at her for real. Every single time I call her stuff like that, the only thing she can tell me is like that she don't run that. She doesn't run that. She can only continue to relay information to me about it and relay information to them about me type shit. Like, she's the middleman for real. She don't know. Only thing she knows is what they tell her, and only thing she knows is what I give her type shit. You feel me? So she can't nothing going on. Basically, the motherfuckers that's supposed to be teaching me and stuff like that, it's on enough for that, to contact me back and stuff like that. I've yet to receive a call back and everything. I've really been on every single missed call I get. I don't like answering the phone for if I have my phone with DND, but I have my phone off at DND so I can purposely make sure I'm getting all these calls. Nobody has called me. Nobody has contacted me back. We still waiting on that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do for that, because that's irritating. That's not the only thing that happened. Mind you, so we still working and stuff like that or whatever. I ran into an incident at the job. Like I said, we was doing overtime and everything. It was a time at the job where they had me. I was supposed to be scheduled for 3:00 to get off. It was like a Sunday, and I had something to do that day or whatever. I based everything I have to do, like with my clothing brand and everything outside of work. I based that off my work schedule, because obviously I'm gonna have to put my work first. That's the whole reason why we took the whole month, because I wanted to put work first so I can make sure I have money for everything I needed to do for the move and everything. So I was putting work first. So everything everything since I've been off YouTube was just scheduled off of my work schedule and stuff like that. So like, okay, bet if I get off at 3, bet I'm gonna do whatever I have to do when I get off. They end up saying it was a misprint, something like that, a mistake or whatever, and they end up having me stay an extra hour. It wasn't, to me, honestly, it was that day, it really wasn't too much. I wasn't really too much trip, because it was like, okay, whatever, overtime, extra money, I'm not even gonna trip about it, you feel me? Pete. So the next following week, the schedule had came out again, and it said the same time for me to get off at 3. Usually I don't get off at 3 and stuff like that, so I was like, okay, last week it said I got off at 3. Last week it was a mistake, and last week I ended up having to stay an extra hour. Let me see what they talking about now. So I asked my manager, her name is Diane. I'm probably gonna have the screenshots of the thing. If not, I deleted them, and I did delete my screenshots. I did just delete my screenshots, but I'm gonna try to. But I'm not saying I don't think I have that shit no more. But I sent my text my manager off the group chat. I was like, okay, hey, I see this says I get off at 3:00 again today. I'm trying to make sure this not a mistake or a miscalculation, mistake or whatever, a misprint. Can you please let me know when I get off? 3 hours went by, nobody texted me back. I'm like, okay, I sent a question mark. She sent me this thing talking about something. what it's called is like, Marshawn, you act like you're on house arrest or whatever. I'll let you know when I get in the next day. I didn't say nothing or whatever. You feel me? Truthfully, it's not like it was so much disrespect for it, but it was like at the same time, I was like, okay, you could have just told me what time I get off because you're my manager. You have to tell me what time I get off. And truthfully, I can go by what the schedule says and without me getting into any type of trouble for it because that's what time it says I'm scheduled to get off. I'm just trying to know so there ain't no other mistake on my end type shit. And so y'all got everything covered so I can know beforehand. Prepare myself to go work this extra hour or you feel me, so I can know what time I gotta do. I know I'm not the only one out there that want to make sure that they get off on the right time they supposed to get off or know their schedule beforehand. It's just what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to know your schedule before you go in. And if you have to stay an extra hour type shit like that needs to be said to you beforehand. Or if it gets told to you that day, that means you had an option to say yes or no. So, show my audio text message. I was like, okay, Mom, what am I supposed to do? Like, Mom, all I did was like, Mom, what am I supposed to do about this? Mom saying it wasn't too hype about it for real. Went to the job the next day. She dropped me off. Ended up seeing what's her name and stuff like that. My audio was like, hi, Diane, Marshawn's mama. Mind you, I'm 18. You feel me? It's the reason why I said that. Well, it was like, hi, Diane, Marshawn's mama and stuff like that. Marshawn was supposed to schedule off at 3 today. He's asked for confirmation about what time he gets off and stuff like that, confirm for himself and everything. And what you said, she's like, I didn't like what you said and stuff like that. I felt it was unnecessary. Blase. You feel me? Diane was like, okay, well, I know I told him that and stuff like that and everything that I would let him know when I get in today and everything. And if I'm talking to Rashawn, I'm not sure. He's a grown man. All this other type stuff like that. Whole little conversation. Y'all know how black mamas get. Mind you, they both black and mamas. So y'all, you feel me? If y'all already know how that whole entire conversation went for real, to be honest. So, long story short, you feel me? After they got done yelling and cussing each other out and stuff like that, I got out the car and stuff like that. I'm walking towards the thing and everything. She talked something. If I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. Your OG gonna be the reason why you lose your job and stuff like that or whatever. You a grown man and stuff like that. You lose your mama up here and stuff like that or whatever. Like I said, if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I was like, well, okay, but I asked you. I handled this stuff by myself. Before my OG got involved, I came to you as a grown man to ask you what time I get off. My OG really didn't need to get involved and stuff like that. The only reason why she got involved and stuff like that is because you didn't answer me. You treated me like I wasn't a grown man. You treated me like I was a kid or something like that. Somebody's gonna let me know the next day and everything. When truthfully, I'm supposed to get know that same day. Actually, it needs to be confirmed to me the day of the schedule's put out for real. But I came to you, I let you know, and so I asked you and stuff like that. You wouldn't tell me, you told me you was going to tell me the next day. Hence the reason why my OG ended up getting involved, because it was something that was said to me by an older female. So, what now? You feel me? So, that happened and stuff like that. She was talking about some, what the hell? I forgot what it said. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure I tell y'all everything in exact detail so y'all not missing out on anything. And so y'all like, okay. You feel me? I always try to make sure y'all fully in on everything for real. But, yeah. That shit was saying and stuff like that. Long story short, she was talking about some, that I can go home and, that's what it was. I said, yeah. I asked you for confirmation because I need to know beforehand, because I'm like, truthfully, I can get off at the time it says I'm supposed to get off. As my manager, you're supposed to tell me this. She's like, I ain't gotta tell you shit. I was like, yes, you actually do, because you're my manager. You're supposed to tell me what time I get off and stuff like that. Mind you, I ain't cussed out not once. I'm like, I have a life outside of KFC. My schedule, my life outside of KFC is based on my schedule and stuff like that. So I would like to know. She was like, go live your life outside of KFC. So she said that I swear to God, I had one of these on. I'm dying. I'm on fire. She, go live your life outside of KFC. Dying, I'm on fire. Do you want to be fired? Dying, I'm on fire. Go live your life outside of KFC. Dying, I'm on fire. She was like, you know what? Slam the door, go home. All the time. All this type shit. Boom. That happened. So now niggas was fired. Contacting unemployment and stuff like that. What's his name? The manager over her and stuff like that. KFC and everything, you feel me? Ended up having me come in for sitting down, talking stuff like that. I supposedly ended up getting my job back, right? Niggas apologized. They told me what time I was supposed to come in. Supposed to come in the next 2 days on Easter. Niggas called me off for Easter. Then I was supposed to come in the next day on Monday. Niggas called me off on Monday. So basically, they was on bullshit. And it's not like I could have went ahead and continued with the unemployment and stuff like that because they went ahead and, you feel me, let me come in and try to resolve the problem and stuff like that. So I wouldn't have had no case for real. So that happened. And then, let's see, from that, that's all the bad. That's all the bad stuff that happened this. You feel me? That's happened for real. Yeah. So within this month, it was a bunch of bad stuff that happened, but it was some good stuff that happened too. As y'all see, we was able to successfully drop our hoodies and stuff like that. Bro, enough of the bad. We was able to successfully drop our the blue and pink hoodies. We dropping the green and red hoodies today, the new colorways and stuff like that. We had a successful photo shoot. We had more. You from me? Shout out to Vezo. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to Devo. Shout out to Umbro. Shout out to ACN. Shout out to FS. Y'all guys came out and y'all supported me for real with this photo shoot and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all for real. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I won't be able to attend to y'all video shoot that's supposed to be copping. Hopefully, I really want to, but I'm not gonna be able to attend because the niggas got fired. Don't have no money to, you feel me? But y'all support me so much. I appreciate y'all for me and FS as forever will be locked in and stuff like that. I'm FS, you feel me? Smart baby, but I'm for sure it's still FS forever set no matter what. Y'all, you feel me? Y'all locked in with me for real. I appreciate y'all for showing the support. I appreciate y'all for the photo shoot and everything that y'all did. As y'all see, we had a successful photo shoot and stuff like that. Like I said, thanks to them. Thanks to Elijah for the behind the cameraman. You feel me? Thanks to Bezo for getting, you feel me, for getting everything set up and stuff like that. Like I said, love, appreciate y'all for real, no doubt. Let's see. So like I said, we had a successful photo shoot and stuff like that. And so like I said, shout out to my sister too. She did her shit modeling on my pictures and stuff like that or whatever. We have been doing a bunch of TikTok, Instagram reels and stuff like that. YouTube shorts, I ain't gonna lie, y'all going crazy on my YouTube shorts I'm posting YouTube shorts like 3 times a day, every single day now. Because every single day I post a YouTube short, each one of my videos can get over 1K plus. Y'all going crazy with the YouTube shorts. Bro, since I've been off of YouTube, my watch hours been dropping stuff like that. And significantly, like right now we at 74 watch hours and stuff like that a month. But before that, before we had got off YouTube, we was getting like 200 watch hours a month and was making about like 3,000-4,000 views a month. But since we've been off and since all I've been doing is YouTube shorts, my watch hours at 76, which is not that good. It dropped. But my views, we had 12K plus views. Like y'all been going crazy with the YouTube shorts. So y'all guarantee will forever get YouTube shorts from your angle lots, y'all. Let's see what else. We doing that's basically had a little misprint with our hoodies and stuff like that. Like let me show y'all real quick. We end up one of the shirts and stuff, not one of the shirts, one of the prints we end up ordering, like the ones that's supposed to go on the back. That's supposed to go on the back of this hoodie. Actually, they end up sending me the wrong size and stuff like that. They supposed to get delivered today. Had them, end up getting in contact with the manufacturer and stuff like that. End up actually getting the boss of the business. Oh, hopefully this won't die. Actually end up getting in contact with the owner of the business and stuff like that. End up talking to him on the phone and stuff like that. End up in a good relationship with him. Got his personal phone number and everything. We locked in now. So all the prints and stuff like that are getting delivered today and everything. So what we decided to do with these the misprints and stuff like that, that's what it's called, a misprint. We're doing a 420 seal. All my shirts are usually, I almost just fell on my seat. All my shirts are usually $17, but for 420 we're gonna drop these green shirts only for limited edition. Once y'all would never see these shirts again, honestly, because honestly, it's not that they bad and stuff like that. It's not bad, but y'all know me. I like stuff that's like that just pop. Like, some people say they don't want too much stuff on their shirt, they want a simple shirt and stuff like that. I'm not that type of person. I just want a simple shirt. I want my shirt to be over designed and raw and stuff like that. I want everything on my shirt for real. So, not that these are bad, because you feel me, it's good for a simple shirt, in my opinion, but I'm not a simple shirt wearing type of guy for real. So, I'm gonna drop them for $13. All my shirts are usually $17. I'm gonna drop the price by $4 for $4.20. They only gonna be sold on $4.20. Never again, I'm not restocking these. I'm not gonna sell them beforehand. None of that. Just only on $4.20. Y'all can DM the purchase. Any of my social media apps or comment on this video and what it's called, or click the link in the Shopify. Speaking of Shopify, I'll get to that in a second. Or y'all click the link in the Shopify to get these shirts, stuff like that. Only gonna be posted on the website just that one day on $4.20. Other than that, never again. Boom. We got the website. That's another good thing that happened. We got the website. We haven't talked about getting this website. Y'all, if y'all have watched me from my original channel, stuff like that, we haven't talked about getting the website for years, and we finally have a fucking website. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all need to clap it up for me in the comments down below for because that's honestly one of the biggest achievements that I'm really proud of about this about the journey surprise, having my website, to actually have a website up and stuff like that running. That shit, like, that ain't gonna lie, that was the proudest moment of me for me. But speaking on the website with the price and stuff like that, I am still learning everything for real. Like, as much as I've tried through the website before and stuff like that with Shopify and everything, I'm still learning some of the stuff like that, like especially when it comes to prices and stuff like that. So the prices that I tell y'all and stuff like that are mostly from a person, and I know that's not really, I don't want to say it's not professional and stuff like that, but I don't know what that is, but the prices that I tell, like how I say my shirts are $17 and stuff like that, it might be more on the Shopify app, because I think because of the paying for shipping and everything like that, like I said, I'm still trying to learn everything when it comes to this, but I know the prices on the Shopify app is cost a little bit more than what it does in person. So if my advice to y'all for real, yeah, go fuck with the website for sure. Go copy hoodie from the website if you want to. But if you're trying to save money and get these shirts for a lesser price, I advise y'all to come pull up with me, DM me the purchase and everything. Especially DMing me the purchase and stuff like that. And you still get your stuff shipped out, or just pull up with me now. You get your stuff in person. You feel me? Other than that, that's really everything that's been going on this month. Like I said, we finna go ahead, drop these green and red hoodies for the colorways photo shoot today, and we're gonna do it later on tonight and stuff like that. I might vlog that. I have not. Yeah, I'm gonna vlog that. Tweaking. I'm most definitely gonna vlog that, get that on recording stuff. Other than that, that's the update with everything that's been going on this month since we've been off of YouTube. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who for me. If you're watching this video right now, I appreciate everybody who decided to stay around, wait for me to come back and say April 15th. Y'all are real supporters and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all for real. Honestly, I can't wait to see how many people watch this stuff like that. Another thing. We end up losing like the remote to the TV. So the reactions is a little bit on hold and stuff like that. I'm gonna still give y'all other content and stuff like that, but the reactions that I do, like my 3 times a day reactions, those are on hold for a little minute and stuff like that until niggas can find a remote or something. So the reactions are on hold for a little minute and stuff like that. I'm trying to get those out to y'all as soon as possible. But this is the update. Like I said, I appreciate everybody maintaining the video. I'm not still again. You tweaking. You just watched all this. I know this bitch like 25 minutes for. If you watch the interview, not still again. That's on you for me. I ain't going over besides when it comes to you. So I'm telling you right now. So right now, that shit done over with. Other than that, catch you later, Mr. Good right. Out.